Okay, give me a second. I'm opening it. Yeah.
And there, on the slide 5, for example, you have listed all the industries where we are interested in.
Yeah.
So
okay.
If you prefer this way, we can go through the industry and you can let us know. So what would be for Interchange Plus Plus the average margin for the acquirer for the different industries, depending on the size of the merchant.
This won't do. What you really want is you want card present and card not present.
So
what you want is
that's a good point again. Basically, let us know if there are some industries where there is a big difference between card present and card not present, or if it's usually rather the same rates that are applied, the same margin.
All right. Good. Where to start? How about we begin with the segment travel, hospitality, and ticketing. So lodging and what you got? So let's take car rental as well. Lodging, car rental, and travel agencies, and So lodging. What was I saying? Lodging was it? Car rental, and travel agencies.
All right.
They usually average around between 20 basis points and 25 basis points.
So that's for which segment? What type of merchant? Like from very small to very large, like.
Actually, I would take the 20 million end of what we're talking about. So when you have 20 million per annum per year, then you would look at 20 basis points as an interchange basis.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, so 20 million a year, merchants, roughly of that size, would be billed 20 basis points, 0.20.
Okay.
Interchange plus plus.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then you could pretty much, for every 5 million deducted from the 20 million, you could assume that it will be 0.5 more. So 20 million, 20 basis points, 15 million, 25 basis points, 10 million, 30 basis points.
Okay.
And then whatever the salesman is able to sell. So 1 million is not that much. So usually you see, when they cap out between a little bit above 1 million and a little bit below 1 million, it would be probably 45 basis points. So the lower end is 45 basis points.
45. Okay.
Yes. However, that is for consumer cards, credit card, and debit alike.
Again?
Yes. Consumer cards?
Yeah.
Debit and credit alike.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Corporate cards is always 10 basis points more.
So, because I thought since we are in Interchange Plus Plus that it would be the same margin for consumer or commercial, or so you're telling me that no, it's not the same.
Yes, exactly. I'm telling you it's not the same. Corporate cards are more expensive.
Yes, but since it's Interchange Plus Plus, maybe all the scheme fees, interchange, like they go it's through directly to the merchant. So I was assuming that the margin of the acquirer will be the same, because it doesn't change for an acquirer if it's a consumer card or commercial card, isn't it?
It does actually. There is a difference on how the clearing, etc., is going to happen. There's also a different way of settling chargebacks. Corporate cards are a bit tricky, to be honest.
Okay.
And also, there are certain consumer cards which are regarded as corporate cards, but they're actually consumer cards. But still, the network and protocols and what the banks want to have as a fee, etc., varies. So you can't always go with a sharp edge and trim just the margin and the interchange and the scheme fee. But you also have to take into account that a corporate card might be almost as double as expensive as a consumer card at one point, and then it's been taken as the rolling reserve of the collateral.
Okay.
So the industry says consumer cards, give me 20 basis points or whatever, and a corporate card is always 10 basis